And we are live. What's going on, guys? I just have to set up a few things here. Why is my mic right in my mouth? Um, how's everybody doing? Welcome. Today, we're gonna do some Master Yi, and I want to do some Misfortune because I've never played Misfortune. So we're gonna see how that gets going. There's been some tournaments since all the cards have gone out. And there's been like a lot of different decks. Dude, this is my favorite part of when a TCG like manifests itself, right? And it comes out. Like all the cards are released, even for like new sets of like current like TCGs like Magic the Gathering, right? Like waiting for the meta to settle is one thing, but creating the meta is absolutely fantastic when you're there from the beginning. Right, for like any TCG. So, before we get to it, let me set up a few things here. All right, there you go. There's chat, live chat. All right. Now, before we get to it, one thing you guys should do, if you would like, I encourage you to subscribe. You enter yourself to win a Proving Grounds box if we reach 500 subscribers. Which is like kind of like a dream of mine. That'd be pretty cool, right? And then you click a button and you win some things. So yeah, the Proving Grounds box, if you guys don't know, is the only way to get Lux, is the only way to get Annie, Master Yi, and Garen, and some certain cards. The other cards that are in the set in Proving Grounds can be obtained in Origins, but there's only a certain few that can be obtained in Proving Grounds. So, open it up, play with it when you guys get it, when you win it, one of you at least, and or save it. You know, you never know what's going to happen with the market of this game. I don't think it's going to be too crazy, honestly. I just hope it's fun. I just really hope it's like a fun game, and there's going to be a lot of local tournaments, and people are excited about a new game, especially with like the lore of Riftbound and League of Legends and everything. Is really cool. So, getting into it. I wonder. Let's do Yi first. Oh wait, sorry, I have to go to lab. We're gonna do Master Yi first. Let's see how it works. Yeah, guys, like Master Yi got what when China just got the cards, and Master Yi won the first ever tournament there. I don't think the ganking is good for holding. Yeah. So Master E came in first, right? And it was pretty straightforward. You just hold on to a battlefield, and you protect it with buffs and counters and everything. It seemed very. I think what's crazy about this deck too is that it's gonna be like it's very introductory, right? Like if you buy the cards, right, and you build a Master Yi deck, not only is it going to be good, but it's going to be also like easy to navigate, right? It's not too difficult. To curve out properly, we always put Wielder of Water. So the game plan is just always have some runes on their turn once we start hold. We do have 2 fortified position, which is really good for us. I'm gonna move the Ravenbloom student. Depends how much he invests and how much. So he does have 2 left. He's running. He could kill. So Ravenbloom gets +1 if he casts a spell to kill. I do have a charm, and it's in 5. All right. I do have a Defy too, which is good. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm going to move over here. Let me check the speeds on this. No. Okay, so I have to move this away. Let's see what he has to do. So that's crucial because the shield 2 is like early game, like, pretty important. So I get a point from conquering. Yo, Lieutenant Dan 18. Lieutenant Diane. Cool, man. Yeah, thanks a lot. I really appreciate that support. That's really cool. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for tuning in. Um, what is going on? How's your day? Let's see. Wait, that is Lieutenant Dan, right? From Forrest Gump? Or am I mistaken? I wonder if... No, I want to keep discipline so I can defend it a little bit. Alright, so he's going to do Falling Star. I'm going to oh, no, it's out of range for Defy. But I can Discipline. Yeah, definitely. Discipline. He can still do stuff, which is scary. He has 4 runes open. Okay, that's a new card. -1. So it gets to 3, does 3. Okay, so they do both die, which is unfortunate. I do get Pit Rookie, and I have Master Yi coming out next turn, so... So he can double conquer right here, score 2 points. Yeah, I figured it was from Forrest Gump. I love that movie. That movie's such a classic. I wonder if I invest 4 without being having any protection. I could do... I think going a little wide just to contest the 2 battlefields is really good. Although Kaisa is really good because it is a relatively good burn deck. Like, it has really good cheap spells and like mid-range spells as well. So we'll see. The +2 is definitely annoying on shield if I'm trying to take the battlefield. I'm trying to get to 8 runes so Yi can like roll over those guys, and then I think next turn is a hourglass turn, and then the turn after that I go into Yi. Even if I have a charm, that'd be cool. I could use it on my own. Yeah, adds a power. Lieutenant Dan. Oh, man, that's terrible. That's awful. What decks have you been playing? What decks do you like? What do you see being good in the future? What do you think? What do you main, basically, is what I'm trying to ask. I'm gonna Master Yi. And then I can just play raw. Okay, so I got some protection on Yi. Unfortunately, he's holding really well, and I don't think I can... I need a move. I need a charm to basically kind of win the game or take the game back. But Kai'Sa's good. Kai'Sa's a good deck. Do. So he decides to move back, so whatever one I take, he can just conquer the other one. Mortal Phoenix is also a problem, has a lot of resurgence. He decides to go wide. Yeah, going wide's pretty safe right now. I don't think there's much I could do. There's a discipline now. He got ahead. The issue was that he burned like my early game units, so we'll go back straight into it. See what we can do. The funny thing is, all right, so here we are again. So I know what I need. Entering ready. 7 was 8, 6. Yeah, let's go for the normal Yi. So I need Defies and I need Wind Walls to kind of stop him from... Alright, there's Wind Wall, that's good. We'll pop these back because they're just a little too late game. We do get the fortified position, and he... Alright, so a Defined Wind Wall is basically what we were like trying to draw. Do you have any tips playing against Master Yi? I tried to build Yasu Control, playing competitive card games for 10 years now, but often have problem to get the opponent out of with the opponent out resources with Yasuo. Yeah, so here's the thing with Yasuo, right? I think in the future, Yasuo will be a good deck. The issue is it's kind of gimmicky, right? In like moving him around. I think Charm is really good, right? Like, because you can move him around with Charm too. But I think honestly, like, for his colors, purple and green, other than buffing the Yasuo, it just doesn't fit really well. I think Yasuo will be good in the future. However, right now, orange is just like the best color, I think, in my opinion. And that's why Master Yi is kind of like ahead. In terms of going up against Master Yi, an Ahri control deck, but going head to head with like power and might, unless you're like gonna play Volibear, Yasuo will always fall behind with like Master Yi. So yeah, like that's a bad matchup for Yasuo. Like his ability is good. Like it goes into the battlefield and attacks for, it does like 6 damage, right? Like he's beefy, right? Like he does some work. However, it's just I think Master Yi is a lot better. And in order to beat Master Yi, like an Ahri control deck, I like highly suggest. Oh no, I was talking too much and now I didn't do anything. Sorry, it's all right. No problem. But yeah, I'm trying to build Yasuo control. Alright, yeah, so like Yasuo control deck, I just read that. Yasuo 6-mana version is underrated in my opinion. But the best decks are Master Yi, Set, Kaisa, and Victor. I don't think that will change until the next set of cards. Yeah, I agree. Victor is strong. Going wide is strong. Kind of overwhelming. Kaisa is good. And Set is really good. And Master Yi. Yeah, these decks are going to be the ones to beat. There is like this really cool combo with Lux that you can do. You can pretty much like basically win the game with Time Warp. Right? I wonder if that will ever be anything good in the future. But we will see. Alright, so let me do some things. And that enters ready. He still has 6 though, which is sad. He has shield here, and then the first time you choose a friendly with spell, draw 1. I have 2 Warwicks. I have 7. I think what I can do here, I'm gonna play. I think I'm just gonna play another Poro first, right? I'm gonna try and least kill this Kaisa. We'll see what happens. Oh. No! He decides not to do anything. No, it's too late. Wait, that was weird, though. I think that bugged out a little bit, right? Alright, let's just restart. We're gonna restart. Yeah, I've also been playing, like, TCGs all my life, dude. I was there for, like, the beginning of Yu-Gi-Oh!, the beginning of Pokemon. Like, literally when Pokemon base set came out. And, like, I think I was, like, one of the few people that actually played not competitively, but actually, like, learned the rules and played the game. And then when Yu-Gi-Oh! Came out, first, like, every deck was just a beatdown deck. Then I got into Magic the Gathering, and then I lost a lot of money because it's so expensive. And then what else would I play? Yeah, I've been, like, back and forth between Magic and everything. And then, like, I got back into Pokemon when, like, you know, EX cards and everything came out. That was, like, actually a lot of fun. So, I think Roaring Skies is when I got into Pokemon again. That's good, that's good, that's good. Alright, that's a good hand. But yeah, I also, like, like, the reason I don't have a Yasuo deck, like, in my, like, video list is because, like, I'm also trying to, like, make a good deck with Yasuo, and it's just really hard because the matchups are just really difficult, right? But it feels like you're missing mass removal, especially against. Yeah, it's like it's okay. Yeah, base, like hitting on the base is hard. I think we're just gonna put out Pit Rookie, even though we can't do anything. It doesn't get its ability. Yeah, I know what you mean. Base removal is where it's like lacking. Like unchecked power is good, but in order like for you to like successfully use unchecked power, you have to be really behind, right? Like it feels good using it, but like it's kind of like an oh shit button, really. And if you're using it, that means like you're behind, and you kind of want to control the game more than just like come from behind and do it. Echo is like crucial uh, in Lux. Let's see. All right, so when I conquer, yep. Play. Let's see. We have gain a point. I think we'll go here. Is this the Assault Poro? Oh, that's sad. I'm just gonna send here just to score a point. With Lux, yeah, like Time Warp and Future Possibilities, I think it is. But Pixelborn doesn't have Future Possibilities yet because there's like this weird they're trying to figure out the ruling of it, like how the actual mechanic works. So they actually like got in touch with Riot and say like, wait, how does this card actually work on the stack? So they could code it properly, from what I understand. Because it's like the only card missing after like the when all the cards were released. All right, so he's got an Assault Poro. Decide to raw that because he didn't want to do for the Legion effect. There's just another like legend you don't see too often, but it is refreshing to see different legends pop out every now and then, which is really cool. Like I said, like in the beginning of the stream, like we're all now creating the meta, right? It's not like the meta settling. Like these are the cards in the beginning of the game, and we get to kind of see what's the best to do. And all right, so he gets to 6. Jeez. Is there any option to export decks? Yes, there is. Piltover Archive. I have some things. I have a couple decks, but like a lot of people have like a bunch of decks. It's a great resource. Yep, piltoverarchive.com or something. In my Ari video, there's a link in the description. So definitely check that out. And yeah, people put deck lists all the time. There's also like events tab where you could see like all the tournaments and the standings of what came. I think there was like a big tournament, like 64 people or something, and like a really basic Victor deck came in first. So that's always good. He's down to 1, so instead of investing in Master Yi, I'm gonna just conquer here. Alright, and use some tricks. I think I'm gonna channel so I can get 8 runes instead of drawing. I have cards in hand, so, and I got counters and something. So this is drawing a card, and this is channeling a rune. So we're gonna channel a rune, and now we just hold. Alright, now we just hold. 5. I wanna have this available just in case something crazy happens. So I'm gonna stop here. I'm not gonna play anything else. And yeah, Piltover Archive is also a great tool to like, yeah, like build decks and then like see the mana curves. They have all the stats there. You know, your rune curve, how much everything costs. You could do test draws. Yeah, everything. It's a great tool. Shout out to those guys. They did a great job. All right, so Darius, 6 runes available. Hand of Noxus. He has... Does this go wide? I feel like he has to go wide in order for this to... a dangerous duo, okay. He was deciding what Legion he wants. So I get +2, 6. Alright, so he's going wide. Alright, decides to take the other battlefield. That's fine. I can always snap Vine next turn if it's crucial, but I really want Yi on a battlefield. We won't respond to anything. Luckily, we do have Warwick in hand, so if we get no, we don't have Fury Blade in here. We may, actually. Decides to float one. But what is he gonna play? Or he's just tapping. He just wants to tap Darius. Alright, so we score a point. Oh, we got the new card in Mask of Foresights. Foresight, sorry. This gear is ridiculous, so we're gonna definitely put that down. 6, 7, 8, 9. We're down to 8. We need some other dudes. Gonna play Master Yi. Alright, then I'm gonna play this gear as well. Because it's a static ability, it doesn't need to tap or anything, so it's just like this card was made for Master Yi. Also good in Yasuo, you know, since he is like kind of like moving around solo, so like having 7 might and then plus all the battle tricks that you can do is really good. Alright, so he's going really wide. He floats one with his gear. Still hasn't played his champion unit. I wonder if he plays Grand Stratagem. Love to show you my Yasuo list. Maybe I will build it onto the archive. Yeah, so if you're definitely send me the link in the comments, and then I will definitely check it out. Also, if you play Pixelborn or Riftbound in Pixelborn, we could always like test out stuff live. Like there's like a custom game and where like matchmaking, basically like custom matchmaking. All right, so they kill each other off. He decides to conquer one. Scores a point. There's the wind wall. Wielder of water. I think I might have to. All right, I'm gonna move here. He's got stuff, so I want to take this base first. I'm gonna Warwick here because the Enter's ready and can take out that really easily. I still have 8. Yeah. After this game, let's do it. I'll show you how to do it. Yeah, it's just like you go to custom and then you just have to search for like a game room. So we'll play Warwick. Enters ready. I'll take this battlefield. I still have some tricks to do. I mean, tricks, discipline, rather. And then yeah. So we score a point. Next turn we double hold. So if we can't take it, we win. Show you that list in action. Yeah, for sure, man. For sure. Absolutely. Pretty stoked. Let me just finish up this game and then we'll get to it. And then we end our turn. I don't have enough for... Well, technically I could. So if anything like crazy, like Grand Stratagem happens, I do have the Wind Wall. If he tries to hit any of the bases, he doesn't have enough power, honestly, to take out Master Yi. Because of... Muju Blade Master goes to 10. Also I have Discipline, so I'm feeling pretty safe. That hurts a lot. Who does he decide to kill, though? Alright, yeah, Master Yi. Gonna snap Vine. Hmm. Yeah, it's fine. Take your time. Yeah, I'm. Oh, reconnecting. Why did he get a point? Oh, okay, because of this. So if he conquers, I hold and I get a point, then I win, right? So he decides he has to take that. I get 8, he has 6. Pass. This happens. So this always happens. Arena's graded, and I get the point for holding. So GG's. Yeah, I mean, that was scary. Like Harness Dragon's really good. It's expensive, but the fact that I can just kill something is real insane. Um, there's also that spell that does the same, and I forgot what it is, like Final Blow or something like that, I believe. He decides to hide something there without having anything on there. So I get a point, and then I hold. Right? We'll play Hourglass. And then we'll play Snap Fight. Yeah, okay, that's GG's. Good game. Ready? All right, so Lieutenant Dan, you go into custom, right? And then game name. We'll do like 1, 2, 3, or yeah, 1, 2, 3. And then just click on your deck, and then hit play. I'm gonna be actually, since like you wanted to test out the Yasuo against Master Yi, we'll do that, and then we can kind of like coach you through it and see what changes we can make on your deck and stuff. I think that would be like the best scenario. So I'm searching. Switching to some water. Yeah, just hit like 1, 2, 3, and then hit search or play. Yeah. There you go. All right. All right. Good luck. Have fun. Pixelborn Lieutenant Dan 18. Nice. Yeah, I should change my name. Everything. It wasn't. Are you sure? No, that was me. Yeah, yeah. You got the yeah, yeah. I mean, there's no one not many people are doing custom games right now. They're just like going in random. Alrighty. So, good luck, have fun. We'll see what happens. Definitely get rid of... Actually, one of these is fine. I just hope I get a unit. Alright, that's fine. It's going to be a little slow, but at least I can set up Hourglass. So, control Yasuo. Let's see how it fares against Master Yi. If you can. Alright, so ganking and drawing one. Alright, so you're running Scrap Heap. Okay, so you're drawing. If you could find a way to have a way to kill that, that's also really good. Then it just has like more value. You are running adaptation. Why can't I click on it properly? Let's see. 5, 6. We'll run this. And we'll end our turn. Ah, okay. Adaptation. Good 4 for 3, and then you kill the gear and you get to draw another one. Alright, that's good. Nice little combo. Okay, so he takes the ganking battlefield. He's gonna pop his gear, and he gets to draw another one. It's a good like little early game combo. You know, get some card advantage. Oh, he decides to kill my gear. Oh, okay. That's actually this card's really good for against Dazzling Set then, or Dazzling Aura. Really, really good. Nice. That's 4. Tap and move. Okay, cool. Decides to back out, or were you trying to move my wielder of water in? Okay, got your own there. All right, so he's gonna bounce in back and forth. So that's gear control, which is really nice, dude. I've never even thought about doing that. Good for you. Do I invest into 4, 7? I think we're first gonna do this, so I have some stuff to play around with. I'm gonna conquer here. Wait, how'd you move my unit with Yasuo? Oh, I'm sorry. Never mind. I'm thinking of something different. In that case, I will fight your dude because I want it to die. 4, 5, 6, exactly. So I get +2, 6. So that kills that. I just don't want that gear control is too good. It's a nice little tech card. I think that's a great sideboard card, honestly. Do you main deck it? Maybe. I mean, I haven't seen like the deck play out quite yet. We're still in the beginning of the game. That's nice. That's cool. I was also wondering, like, how do you get, like, what's the best way to kill this card? But apparently, you found that already. Cool. Nice. All right, so you decide to drop a gear. He floats one. There's Yasuo. Probably gonna tap to... Okay. So with Yasuo out, I don't want him to do things. So I'm gonna. I gotta get rid of him. Oh no, that's the wrong card. Enemy unit at a battlefield. All right, so we'll go here. We're gonna gank over, right? Pass response, because that scores a point and this scores a point. And then I get to. I think I'm gonna draw a card instead of channeling a rune. I know, because I held it this turn. It doesn't score a point. I'm sorry. My mistake. And then, actually, I did it wrong. Then I should have conquered this one. So at least I could have, drew a card. So we're learning. So Yasuo is probably gonna kill Kiana. This gets 6. All right, so he's gonna charm it. What's charm targeting? Moving it to there so he can, so I don't get the benefit of being Highlander alone. All right, so we'll definitely defy that. Because moving my Wielder of Water there, right, means that my legend effect doesn't happen, and also Wielder of Water doesn't get the +2 as well. So he decides to kill. Decides to kill Kiana. Has ganking, so he might be able even to move. If he just can if he can ready it somehow. Is there anything that readies Misfortune? That's not the right colors. So anything in purple or green that readies a unit? I don't think so. We still have Defy active. Wielder of Water sending there is a bad idea. Hopefully I get to hold so I can get some card draw. I'm kind of like lacking. Alright, that's a thing. Another Yasuo's scary. So I hold, I get to draw. And I really wanted a Warwick there. So this is defend alone. The cool thing is, I'm not quite at 8. I don't think I dropped Master Yi quite yet. I will pit rookie Snapvine, so I can overpower the Yasuo there. There's my 5. Stalwart Poro. Yeah, I'll put a Poro down. End my turn. So it seems like from the control aspect, you're using Charm a lot to kind of like move my units to where you want them to be. Charm is a great card. Don't get me wrong. It's really good in Ari and really good in Master Yi, and it seems like it's really good in Yasuo as well. But it's just susceptible to Defy. So if you're going against those same colors, like if you're going against a green deck, it's kind of rough. Alright, there's the card draw with the gear again. But Charm is really good. Like if you if you go against any deck that's not green and you running Charm, it's really good. Okay, so you take that battlefield. I think my game plan is going to be, depending on what he does, if he moves back, but if I was in his situation, I would use Yasuo's effect, or the legend ability, to move back into the battlefield, or sorry, the base, because he's susceptible to ganking right now, or refortify your position with another, like, unit, you know? Alright, so that happened. I do have Warwick, so I don't really need to gank. So when I attack, kill all damage enemies. So I don't have to gank over, because that 7 power is really relative. Or, plus, it gets a turn. So I think what I'm going to do... Oh, Fury Blade. Right. I'll play Warwick. Yasuo's damaged, so it's gonna automatically kill. Or then just sit there with 5 might. So he has to invest 4 power into here, and it's either moving one unit for 4 or the other unit for 4. Or both for 4. It's funny, a Master Yi deck hasn't paid Master Yi, but it's still winning. So the issue is, Master Yi right now it gets +2 to each of these. So he's sitting at a 9. The Snap Mine is sitting at a 9 if he's to be attacked. Let's see what we got here. When you play me, return a unit of battlefield to its owner's hand. Okay, that's good. That's very controlly. It's a high cost for only 2 might, though. Run... That would be my first tip to you. We'll talk about that after the game. What is this called? Zonite Bouncer. When you play me, return another unit at a battlefield to its owner hand. Another unit at a battlefield. Yeah, it seems like it's bugged, right? Were you able to trigger it? Or was there like a cursor or anything? There's Krogmaw. Or Kog'Maw. Kog'Maw is also like a good card. I think sideboard is what it's for, right? Like if you... Kog'Maw is definitely a sideboard card. Zonite Bouncer didn't do anything. That's unfortunate because you would have been able to pop up something. It's cool to kill the field with Yasuo's ability. Alright, yeah, so you can like move him in. Nice, GG's. Good game, man. Good game. Yeah, so give me 2 seconds. I gotta go to the... Yeah, well played for you as well. I gotta take a quick bathroom break. Then we'll talk about your deck, and then we'll see what we can do to fix it up a little bit. I took some notes on the side. 2 seconds. my lights. All right, cool. So, all right, here's what I'm thinking. All right, so first and foremost, let's go to Pixelborn Archive. All right, real quick. And then we can see what we're doing. All right, so I see what you're doing with like moving things around, right? Let's see what the majority of Yasuo players are like crafting when it comes to control. They got Teemo, Yasuo, control. Most liked and most... Alright, so most liked is 2,342 people have looked at this deck. So many people are probably playing with it, right? Oh wait, I have to switch the view. Card review. Alright, hold on. 2 seconds. Let me get this right. Window capture. Pilt over. Chrome, exactly. There we go. Alright, so what we have here is, alright, if you can see me. Can you even see the whole entire... Alright, let's move this around a little bit. Should be good like that. Alright, cool. So, two things. Zonite Bouncer, right? I would take out because cards like, which if they do have it here, if you really want to like move around or like go in contact with your enemy's units, Rebuke is just better because it's cheaper, right? What Zonite Bouncer was 4 and 2 power, whereas Rebuke is 2 power and 4, right? And you're just like popping things back to their hand, and that because that 2 might, is that really worth 2 extra runes? In my opinion, it wouldn't be. However, like, you know, it's, I could see what you're doing with it. The gear destruction, right, and the playing with the gears, I think is really good in the control deck. I think it's necessary, especially with a dazzling aura, right? But if you look at like someone playing like another Yasuo control deck, small amount of cards from my deck. Yeah, Blitzcrank is also amazing. Yeah, so let's look at what he's doing. Some other people. All right, so they're running the attack Yasuo. You know, some like Defies. If you're running Defies, if you're not running Defies, I suggest you do. On guard is also good for protection. Oh, you do play 2 Rebuke. Yeah, you don't need the Zonite. I would invest in, I don't know, some other things. Maybe like some Rune Prisons, right, to stun. Because like, especially against Master Yi, right, if you can stun a unit, right, then it doesn't get the buff and it doesn't do the damage, and it gets sent back to its battlefield after damage is calculated. It gets back to the base. So like, all right, so Master Yi's holding a battlefield, right? You use Rune Prison, you move in a unit there, no damage happens, right? And the unit from the battlefield, on your opponent's unit at the battlefield, gets sent back to the base. So they're not getting that buff for defending from Master Yi's legend ability, right? So in order to counter Master Yi for Yasuo, Rune Prison is a great option. What else is he playing? Some other Kane, Misfortune. Sona's like one of the best cards in the game if you're running control, right? And you need those runes on your opponent's turn. This is also a really great card to have if you're not running Sona. Definitely run Sona. If you're running control deck and you run green, you know, run Sona, because readying 4 runes every single turn or at the end of your turn is really crucial, because then you have access to Defy, you have access to On Guard, Charms. Charm is not action speed, sorry. Discipline, Rune Prison, Meditation, Wind Wall, of course, and Last Breath. So you can do tons of things, right? The only thing is it resets these 2. You would have to obviously, you know, recycle power, but that's fine. So yeah, Sona, because readying your 4 runes from Sona's ability gains you access to all the cards in this deck. You know what I mean? I play 3 to 5. I'm still gonna streaming some stuff, but yeah, for sure. Yeah, I just go on the Pixelborn Discard, but yeah, you know, like something like this is better, in my opinion. But I really, really, really like your gear manipulation and destruction. That was really cool. I've never seen that before, so far. But yeah, cool man, cool man. So we'll go back to Pixelborn. I want to get some other deck play in. I was looking at this deck list for Dazzling Aurora with Misfortune. Sona sounds very good. Yeah, Sona is good. Sona's like one of the best cards of the game, in my opinion. In like an Ori control deck, it's ridiculous. Did you want to... We could play a game, you can test it out, or move around your deck. If not, let me get a game in with Misfortune. How's the lighting, by the way? Alright, that's fine. Let me turn on the lights. Or... Yeah, hold on 2 seconds. Yeah, Sona's the boss when it comes to running control decks if you have green. The issue is, like, it does need to be on a battlefield, so that's like a little charms, you know, moving things around, putting Sona on the battlefield and kind of protecting it is really good, especially with the deck that you had. Okay, there we go. Yeah, let me just get this. Actually, I'll cancel. Yeah. Of course, I would love to play another game. Yep, too bright. There we go. Why am I zoomed in on my camera? Whoa. Alright, let me get out of here. Oh, I think it's kind of like frozen. Let me close it real quick. 2 seconds. Gotta load it up again. 2 seconds. I'll be right there. So we'll go into custom and we'll do like another 1, 2, 3 for the game, for the custom game name, and then I'm waiting for you then. Gotta set the mood. Not against Master Broken. Haha. No. I'm playing Misfortune. I'm trying out a new deck, so I've never played Misfortune before, and I'm just, you know, going in blind, trying to figure out how to navigate her. She seems really good. I just like the idea of playing things into open battlefield. Like, that's kind of cool. So. Alright, so. Have mercy on me, alright? Because I really don't know how to play Misfortune, but we'll see how it goes. Alright, I have no idea what this card does. Alright, Sabotage I know, Warwick I know. Stack Deck is really good, but it's still a little bugged on Pixelborn. We'll see what happens there. Warwick is too heavy on the runes for early game. If an enemy unit has that is turn, that costs power and draw 2. That's a really strong gear. Not yet though. Get it later. Alright, that's good. So we want to ramp, it seems like. Well, the idea is to ramp into Dazzling Aura and then just like kind of like steamroll the game over. We'll definitely challenge here. Or mobilize, why did I say challenge? So mobilize to ramp up a little bit. Even drawing from stack deck is really good. Hopefully they fixed it. Let's see if they fixed it. Alright, doesn't seem like it because you can't choose which one you want to put in your hand. Right? Like ideally I would rather have Catalyst of Aeons at 1, right? But I believe it's just gonna put blades into my hand. Yeah, okay. So that still needs to get fixed. Because right now I think the graphic or the mechanic that's like coded into it is the like the scry ability. Alright, so we got Wielder of Water. Increase the points needed by 1, and I got ganking. Fading Memories. Temporary. It's really good. It's like a really cheap way to kill something for purple. I think we're gonna keep ramping up to get Dazzling Aura going. The draw at the top of the card to change the card you are drawing, I think. Oh, dude, if that's it. First of all, welcome. Welcome, Tim. If that's literally the thing, I'm gonna be so mad at myself because I thought for like 2 days it was bugged, and like there were so many times where I had like the perfect combo set up with I was doing like a reanimator deck. And if that's the issue, then I'm gonna be really mad at myself. We'll sabotage. We have enough runes anyway. I want to see what he has in his hand. But yeah, thanks for the tip, man. I'm like kind of like, of course that makes sense. Let's see. Nice. So he does defy. All right, that's good. Nice. So he has something that kind of like telegraphs. He has something juicy in his hands. Also, I don't know if you guys were listening from the beginning, but if you could hit me a subscribe, I'd appreciate it. You enter yourself to win a Proving Grounds box when and if we reach 500 subscribers. So click a button and you can win something for free. Obviously in October when the products come out, but I pre-ordered a bunch of stuff. What else? You know, some random pack giveaways, some challenges. I want to do like a little tournament thing where I can send some packs out and stuff like that. Other than that, if we reach 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to be giving away a booster box. So in this situation, we always play Dazzling Aura. He's not too ahead on points, and then we'll just end our turn. So now we're always like getting something at the end of phase. So Snapvine hits. And it triggers its ability as well, which is insane. That's so strong, dude. This card is broken. It's so broken. However, Lieutenant Dan's deck does have gear destruction, so I'm curious if it is gonna be that one card that's gonna break Set, because Set is also very strong with Dazzling Aura. So let's play. Alright, let's take some battlefields now. So we'll do this. Pass Pass response. I got nothing to do. And then we'll take this as well. And then we'll pass response. And then we'll end our turn. Dazzling Aura triggers. Dead Bloom Predator. You play me to a battlefield. I guess here is like the best situation because it has ganking. Also putting 8, 6, yeah. Yep, so Misfortune dies. That was always going to happen. We do have to win by 9. A Warwick would be cool. I wonder if I can respond before it resolves with Dazzling Aurora and hit Fury of Blades. Alright, there's the gear destruction, so I have to kill that somehow. This card's good. This card's really good. Unfortunately, it doesn't conquer because you were holding. Which is a shame. For you. For me, it's great. But yeah, this card is kind of like the answer to Dazzling Aurora. Dude, we're all learning, man. You know, like, it's like a new game. You know, all the cards just got revealed. You know, we're learning all the stuff. So don't worry about it. In this case, I will I'll Snapvine the gear destruction, right? Because I don't want it to destroy Dazzling Aurora. Yeah, man. I think we're all bad, right? Like, I'm still learning as well. Alright, decides to Gust. Alright, he wants to protect Adaptation. Or Adaptatron. It's good enough. Dazzling Aurora. I should have ganked over, actually. I double-clicked on thing too hard. Or too fast. Okay, let's say gets recycled. Mind Splitter. Oh no. Mind Splitter. Oh, I'm so sorry, dude. That was like a really good that was a good play on your hand to gust your Adaptatron, but Mind Splitter is yeah. That's really unfortunate, dude. I'm sorry. Oh man. Yeah, dude, I'm so sorry. That is incredibly unlucky. I mean, the thing is, we are tied, right? So, I double-clicked on pass response, so, I mean, technically I would have, like, ganked over, Predator. Dead Bloom Predator. If you can buff Yasuo, right? Like, you can move him. You attack here, you kill Snapvine, and you can buff to kill Dead Plume. Is like one line. To get ahead with points. Alright, giving something temporary is also very good. Yeah, that's a good control card. It's a cheap way for like removal for purple. Purple's more control-y, right? There's not much removal. So I mean 4 and a power to kill a unit is decent. Especially if it's just chilling on a battlefield. Also really good against Yi, right? So if Yi's just sitting on a battlefield for a very long time. Wait, why didn't it work? It dies at the end of the turn, right? So it should happen now, right? Predator dies because that's temporary. Exactly. I hold one. Will channel. That game was 100% my fault. My deck was okay. Oh, I think you're still good, man. I think you're still good. Like you're not out of the weeds yet. I mean, you're not like losing. You could take a battlefield, you score a point, you still got some options. It's not the end. The thing is, like Aurora is like it's just like pressure. Like it's like such a pressure card, right? Um, yeah, I'll stack here. The only thing, like, I was afraid you were gonna take that anyway. So far, Misfortune's like legend abilities kind of just sitting there. Like I'm playing it because of the colors, right? If you get the ganking battlefield, it's okay. It's not the worst legend. The worst legend is, in my opinion, Garen's legend ability. Like you need to draw two, you need to conquer with 4 units. It's just like, like not practical at all. Alright, so Yasuo's staring down at like some big dudes. Alright, there's the rebuke. Is it bugged though? Like, are you not able to choose? When you play me, return another unit at a battlefield to its owner hand. It's like rebuke on a stick with 2 might. Yeah, I guess it is bugged, right? Because it should work. It's very simple. Return another unit at a battlefield. All right. Zonai doesn't even try to work. Does I have to pause with the deck until he's fixed? Yeah. I don't know. 6 for 2 is rough though. I think Rebuke's better. Like, it's a cool card, but I just think Rebuke's better. Like, 2 power is, for a 2 might stick. Maybe in the Reanimator deck, this card's really good. I think that's what it's meant for, right? Like, you discard it and you play Gorger or something, and then you get its effect. In Yasuo, maybe not so much, but I could be wrong. He lands gray on the base. Yeah, it's definitely bugged then. Yeah. That's unfortunate. Because last game it did the same thing, right? Look, it fired, yeah. Alright, so you take that battlefield, which is actually really good. You gonna... Yeah, I would have done that too. Keep Yasuo safe. Keep him moving. Going back in and out of battlefields. Let's see. You may play me to an occupied enemy battlefield. Alright, I'll play Sabotage to see what you got. Charm, Mystic Reversal, and Seal of Focus. Charm... Moving my stuff around isn't too bad. I really want to get rid of Mystical Reversal because I got Fading Memories in hand. We'll play. I think I'll move this to score a point. So I'll give it ganking. Okay, so at least it was once useful. Yeah, I do score a point. So therefore, like, in this situation is like really good, obviously. You're holding 2 battlefields, you're up by 7, so unless the opponent can get rid of both of your dudes, then you win by holding. Issue is, I saw in his hand by using Sabotage that he still has a Charm, so he could move and kill the Carnivorous Snapvine with his Yasuo next turn. So he'll move Mind Splitter, and then he'll kill Snapvine. So I would have to conquer and hold to win. Alright, so there's the other. Okay, well, never mind. There's the other Mind Splitter. I'll put him here, and then I'll get rid of the Charm. So, yeah, yeah. I think, unless he drew a Charm, that's game. Right, like in this position is like really tough for him right now. Dazzling Aurora. Why did they make this card? I remember like a version of this card also being in Runeterra. It did the same thing. It just summoned things onto the field. 6, 7, 8, that's 6. Will Gust. So you can try and play it again and see if it's bugged. Yeah. I mean, Mind Splitter dies anyway, but I want to kill Yasuo. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh well. Let's see. Now I'm 13. Alright, cool. GG, I lost because I played bad against Aurora and wasted my removal. I think you just had really unfortunate Auroras. Mystical reversal. But yeah, good game. Yeah, good game. Good game. GG's. GG's. Cool. Yeah, you too, man. You know, we're all learning, we're all making mistakes, so it's not a big deal. I'm gonna go back on ladder. Well, if this is even ladder. I'm gonna play some more Master Yi. Get Yi. But yeah, like, I know you probably like Zonite, but yeah, take him out at least until it gets fixed, right? However, I think that card's more meant for like Reanimator, right? I tested what happened when my unit is the only target. Okay, okay. So we'll get rid of the Snapvines. Kiana's a really great card to have in your starting hand. Alright, we get a Snapvine and Warwick. Okay, that's actually a really terrible hand. Well, we'll see what happens. We have Godbuild and Vilemaw's Lair. What's going on here? A Teemo deck. Alright, Teemo. Let's see your game shop keep. That's really cool. It's okay, I don't want to move from here to the base anyway. I just want to stay here with my units. He's going to play a bunch of hidden stuff on there now, and I hate it. Teemo is like one of those iffy decks where it's like, is it really good or is it really bad? Wait, actually, here's the thing. I don't think it's bad, but I don't think it's like amazing either. It's just like great. It's just like okay good, you know? It does have it did get a lot of tricks with all the hidden cards that it does have. It has Nocturne, Tide Runner, I think it's called, where you can like switch 2 cards. So it is tricky. Like, you can like mess around with your opponent really well. especially against Master Yi. I think this matchup for me is actually not the best. Carnivorous Snapvine, it's really expensive at only 5 costs, but I want to get rid of the hidden card here. Even Snapvine going down 2 is rough, but I want to fizzle out their the hidden card, unless he just plays it, which he could. If it's the strategist Teemo, he could flip it. Okay, it's consult the past. Alright, that's fine. Then we'll end our turn. So having 6 power stuck here is actually really good. He's probably going to move in his Teemo, hide this one, play another card there, and then snap back this Teemo back to his hand. Right? Then he's going to play, what, like a Raven Bloom or something cheap. The tank Yordle is also like a good option. Right? So there's something on there. Then he taps Teemo to bring this back. Okay, stack deck. And there's Nocturne. Nocturne's good. It's a free 4-mite unit. Yep, and then he'll tap this back into his hand, or he should at least, and then play it hidden. At least that's what I would do. All right, play something else hidden. Yeah, the fact also Teemo's static ability is also good. Don't forget about that. Like, you know, using one rune instead of using the power to play things hidden is very strong. I played Zonai because he's a bounce and then can move in open zone with Yasuo's ability, but you're right, I guess he's not that good outside of Reborn decks. Yeah, you know, like I mean, I could be wrong, but like I think he's meant more for like Reanimator decks. All right, so we got decisions. Because then, like, you can play him for free, right? And that power cost isn't that detrimental, right? If you play Harrowing, you can stack with Flesh Gorger or something Gorger, chain into that. You know, there's like other things to do. Do I pop it? No, I want to get head on board. I'll move here. That's fine. I'll score a point. That's fine. You can stay there. Do I play Yi now? I can't because of the runes. I think I play Kiana. And the reason I play Kiana is the Conquer ability and the Deflect. So if he wants to target Kiana, he has to end up paying extra power. Let's see how many runes he uses this turn. I'm glad like Bandletree isn't the battlefield here though, because at least only being able to hide one thing is fine. Oh, wait, are you from Germany too? Yeah, I am. What gave it away? Did I say something in German? Or you could see my location, I think. Yeah, right. Yep. Yeah, I live in Rhineland. Well, I live in Germany, but I'm from the States. Nocturne. It's not looking too good for Master Yi, honestly. Teemo's doing work right now. Riptide Rex is strong card. All right, let's see what we can do now. Oh man, he's got both battlefields. I'm just gonna concede here. There's no like I hate like he's got control of both battlefields, and like I'm trying to control the battlefields and everything. Let's play another E game. Trying to get some content to do some videos for. Which Bundesregion do you live in, if you don't mind me asking? Let me try the Ready Master Yi, because it seems like it doesn't matter because you need 8 anyway. Yeah. Region. I saw that in your YouTube description. Yep. I live in the Rhineland-Pfalz. Windwall's a keep against Set. If it's playing Dazzling Aurora, then I want that. Yes, I agree. Teemo is the hardest deck to play. It does take like a lot of like thinking and skill, right? I made like a very simple Teemo deck. The video is in like my channel, obviously. It's a little easier to navigate, but like since the release of all the cards, like it got like 10 times more difficult, I think. Oh, Hessen. Hessen's not that far away from me. Cool. I think, right? Hessen. I think so. Let me check real quick. Yeah, it's like an hour and away. Alright, so let's see. He puts his... Okay, cool. I have nothing to do, so I'll just pass. And we do have Mask of Foresight, which is a really, really great addition to like Master Yi's yeah, like card list, deck list. Like it's just like meant for this deck. Defends alone or attacks alone, give it +1. It's a static ability from a gear. Doesn't cost any power. Fiora is annoying. I hate Fiora. I actually hate this deck too. I hate Set. Set's so strong, man. Okay, puts that there. I'm hoping. I go on a university in Rhineland-Pfalz too. All right, cool. Yeah. Listen, I'm trying to do some local tournaments when the game comes out as well. There is a card shop in Ludwigshafen, right? And I think they're going to be doing tournaments there, so yeah, so Set triggers because it conquers, but it doesn't do anything because it untaps. So he doesn't have enough to... I think I Snapvine next turn, but I think I... There's Hourglass. I think I always Snapvine here. He's just going to bring it back, though, but it keeps him from playing Dazzling Aurora if he has it. Also playing Zion Hourglass 2. Zionia's Hourglass. Yeah, I hope so. Locals in Europe would be pretty cool. And who knows, maybe we'll be, you know, in like nationals or whatever, European finals or something. You never know. And then your Zonite Bouncer is the thing that wins the game against me. And what a story to tell that would be. Yeah, I'll end my turn. Yeah. Apparently the shop is really dope. I've never been there yet. But you know, one of my friends from like an old job I had, he goes there for like Pokemon tournaments and stuff, and he said it's really cool. And they do everything: Magic the Gathering tournaments. I think they do the new Gundam game, TCG. They do Digimon. You know. All right, so he's buffed Fiora, which is terrible. Commander. All right, cool. Did you go to was it Bonn? or Berlin. There was a wasn't there like qualifying tournament for Magic the Gathering in Berlin, right? Recently, like 2 weeks ago or last week or something. Opponent is choosing trigger actions. All right. So Fiora is annoying. I don't like buff Fiora at all. It's really painful. I have to find a way to counter set. I'm past the point of no return. Okay, so he decides to Legion. Why is he going wide with Trifaring Glory Seeker? Interesting. Decides to double up on here. So shield, so it gets +1 when it defends. 6, 7, 8. I could take this battlefield, which would be pretty cool. Only playing Commander for fun with my playgroup. Last competitive time was 2021 in online league in Yu-Gi-Oh for a team. Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh is ridiculous, dude. Whatever happened to that game? It got so out of control. You know, with just like winning in one turn. We'll play this raw. We'll move in here. I gotta take this battlefield. I got some battle tricks. So 7, 6, 7, 8. I will. Do I discipline or on guard? I think I on guard because then I could flurry, right, to mitigate the damage to kill both of those things. Fast response. Yeah, me too. I can't wait for the game to come out. So 9, 6, 7, 8. So I win the fight. He's gonna resummon Fiora 100%. Exactly. That dies. He doesn't have a buff now, which is good. And I took the battlefield, which is strong. Ooh, I want Warwick. Or Primal Strength is also good. No, I think Warwick is good because I think he's going to move in. Yeah. Yeah. So I still have Discipline, right? To protect Snapvine a little bit. I can even Wind Wall if something crazy comes down, but I really don't want to waste the 2 power. I have this. This is also protected with Hourglass, so I think we're looking pretty good. He decides to play his set. Exactly. Okay. Spends his buff to get +4 and Showstopper as well. So the issue is, let's see, do I have enough for 1, 2, 1 and a power? Do I defy it? So he can't move. Yeah, I defy it. Yeah, I'll defy it. So he's stuck there, which is good, which is why we hold on to our stuff. Alright, takes... I do get to hold. So it goes back down to 4, which is great for us. There's the Warwick. I think I save it just in case. We play Master Yi because we're getting up on runes now, right? So next turn we'll have 8, and it becomes a 4, so it becomes an 8. So he can test a lot of the stuff. Luckily, he doesn't have anything buffed. I'm saving Warwick and Flurry of Blades just in case he like, you know, like invests everything to the battlefield and like kind of like kills my stuff. So we'll see what he plays. I mean, he did draw 2. So we'll see. Hopefully nothing to buff the Fiora, nothing to buff the set. Oh, he just plays his own Snapvine. There's something I can do about that. Does he want... Yeah, he kills my Snapvine. The question is, do I Hourglass? It is recalled. It's not played, so it just comes back. Let's see. He Snapvines this, but I can protect it with... And I get to draw one. Yeah, so we want to try and protect it. He gets 9. That's unfortunate. Well, I didn't read that correctly then. Conquers. Scores 1. I really wish he would invest all his dudes into here. Yu-Gi-Oh was so damn power creep that it wasn't fun anymore. Yeah, I remember like in the beginning it was fun. Like up to, like I'm talking about like when it first came out. When like Magic Cylinder, Scapegoat, and all those cards came out, that was like the most fun. When Yada Garasu came out and the Yada Lock deck back in 2000, what, 4 or 5 or 3 even. That deck was annoying to go against. I do have Primal Strength, which is good. So when you hold here, conquer 1. So we're gonna split up the conquering. So we got our Master Yi chillin'. We'll move. Now, the thing is, 4, 5, 6. We could play Wielder of Water. Also, oh, there's Recycle. You're right. You're right. By the way, Tim. Yeah, once you click up here, you can choose to recycle or not. Let's see. On guard, I want to recycle Pit Rookie because I don't care about the buff, honestly. So I'll draw on guard. Next turn. Let's see. 5. Save that for next. For if I get overrun. Windwall. No, I think we'll end our turn. We'll stay with the full runes. We'll make him contemplate like his moves. You know, double think the situation that's going on. He contests. I can play Primal Strength on something. There's the Kraken. Decides to accelerate it, so he's just moving in with straight up power. Arena Bar gives something a buff, so he can re-summon it with Set's ability. He is out, so he just has raw. He just has raw might. So if I can outplay him, then I should be okay. The thing is, he's 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, so that happens. I'll pass responses. They fight. He meant to move in more. I will. So he has 10 and 10. So I'll give Primal Strength to Snapvine. So it's 17. Looking good. Looking good. Shit on ends. Go back to 17. Hold. Ah, nice. Good games. Good games. Oh, I know the shop. Friends. Oh, sorry. League was in Edison 2010 format. That was a great time. of Yu-Gi-Oh! It was a Blackwing Hero Plant deck time. Blackwing. I don't even remember that. I think that was like way before my or after my time. Like I don't really remember doing too much of that deck. I think what was the last deck I had in Yu-Gi-Oh? Let me try and think. I was playing. Oh wait, no, I forgot. I got back into it in like 2012 or something. The Dino decks, like the baby Dino deck. Remember that like starter deck that came out where you could just smash like 2 or 3 of them together? That deck was like really fun. I remember getting to my friends with that. Also, like Blue Eyes always like came back and forth, right? Like Blue Eyes was always like a good deck that kept on coming back, or they kept on making cards for like Blue Eyes decks, and it was always like relevant. Oh, cool. My mom likes the food I made. Awesome. Master Yi, confirmed champion. So, automatic. Kaisa. Alright, Kaisa's tough. There's a lot of burn. Pit Rookie, Charm. So, early game, I don't think Charm is the card to have. Defy definitely, and Hourglass, because Kaisa has like a lot of early burn, right? I think Pit Rookie is also not relevant because I can't buff anything right now. So we'll get rid of those two. These two are good. Defy is definitely good against. Unfortunately, no units, so I can play Hourglass for turn 1. Dino Rabbit, yes, something like that, like baby rabbits, right? Like Yo, Razor, what's going on, man? Welcome back. Yeah, it was like these baby dinosaurs and stuff, and like you could always like special summon them or something like that. Okay, there's Wheeler of Water, which is really good, so we'll pop him down. Unfortunately, actually I should have Hourglass first, because he's probably gonna burn it with something cheap. What, Hextech Ray? It's like the new two damage one. How was your day, Razor? We're doing some Master Yi, right? One of your favorites. We'll play Hourglass, just in case. And then we'll move to our favorite battlefield, which is Shield +2. And then we'll pass. So, good thing is, I have some things. Okay, so what is he discarding? I defy that, right? I always defy that, yeah. Shakedown. Okay, it does 6. I can give it +2. That's fine. I just Hourglass happens. So he wasted 2. What's going on here? There's no image. I just realized now that the meta is very fast. Yeah, it is. It hasn't, right? There's little control. I don't know what's happening here. I don't know what am I doing? Am I Hourglassing? I guess. I don't know. Oh, if I let him draw 2. Oh, okay. That was. All right. That's fine. I'll let him draw 2. I don't think I really wanted that, but I didn't know my choices, to be fair. It is fast. Like Victor goes wide faster now, right? I've noticed too, like in the games today. And what else? Like Kaisa is actually a really like fast, aggressive deck when it comes to like burning cards or like using a lot of burn spells. Ari Control. It's a relatively slow deck. Even Volley Bear, like you can get Volley Out Bear really fast too, and especially with Dazzling Aurora. Yeah, the games are pretty fast, right? They're not like long, drawn out games. They can be depending on like how the people draw the games and draw their cards. Alright, there's Flurry. I think I want to keep everything. Like, I don't think I want to play Master Yi yet because I have a lot of like defense options in On Guard and Discipline, right? just in case he decides to like nuke it with some spells. Yeah, we're just gonna hold, right? That's the point of the deck. We hold. I don't want to play Master Yi yet. Just that one power getting down to, yeah. Think about building a new Teemo deck. The last one was before full set reveal. Yeah, we just played against a Teemo deck a couple games ago, and like I conceded because I couldn't deal with it. Like he just had 2 battlefields, and there was like hidden stuff everywhere, and I was just like, I don't. This is making me nervous. Riptide Rex does 6 damage. Can I give it enough? No, it's fine. I'll. 4, 6. Nah, I don't want to waste 2. Everything just to save it. I'll just like bring it back with Hourglass, and then I can conquer or kill him. I can like get rid of the Phoenix. So he scores a point. That's fine. I'll allow it. He gets +2 for Assault, and he gets +2 for Thing. There's Snapvine for Riptide, which is great. So we'll move in here. He gets +5, and then I think I'm just gonna unguard instead of discipline, because I don't really need to draw. Although drawing the extra card is actually kind of good now, because he's card advantage and I don't, so I have to like close in the gap. Very hard to play fast without sacrificing runes, and bad in the end game. Yeah. Yeah. You see that with like Set, like the more he brings back his like buffed units, right, with his legend ability, the more the fewer options like Set has to like kind of respond. Like the last game that I just won against, like he didn't really have much other than just raw might on the board, and that's like kind of what lost him the game. So yeah, I completely agree with you. So I draw Kiana. I don't want to play Kiana because I have 1, 2. So 5, and then +2, 4. So it gets. Should be enough actually if I play Kiana. Right? Yeah, I can do unguard. Okay, that's fine. The problem is the main mechanic of Teemo can't be used when you control no battlefield, but against Master Yi. It's sometimes extremely hard to get. Yeah. So like battlefield control is obviously like, you know, rough. Deal 3 damage. So I'll definitely save it. Give it +1. Yeah, it gets 4. All right. Smokescreen does -4 this turn to a minimum of 1. So what that does is it will kill it, right? Does that work? Is that how that works? So he's using a lot of stuff just to kill it. All right, that's fine. I'll allow it. There is like ways to get that. You play Misfortune, right? For 5, you can just play it open battlefields. And there's the other one, like was it Sneaky Attendant or something? I believe it's like what, a 3 in a power or 4 in a power, and you can play to open battlefields. That's like one solution, or you can just kind of like try and tempo out early game cards, like even like Mystic Poro, and if you're lucky, you get a Nocturne. That's really good. Turn 1. Yeah, but it seems like the way the meta is happening, like when you control a battlefield, because of all the different like battle tricks we have, right, during showdowns, it seems like it's relatively strong. Holding on to the battlefield is better than conquering. When you hold here, activate the conquer effects of the units. Okay, cool. So we'll go here, right? We'll conquer. Let's ramp up, because I want to get Master Yi online. So we'll channel a rune. I think I might trade, or even might on guard Carnivorous Snapvine. So we'll go here. We'll do damage. I will. Nah, wait, because he has assault, so it's 5. Iron guard. I think that's a fair trade. I lose board presence though. The thing is, I lose Kiana. I'll just trade. That's fine. Because I want to save Kiana with on guard because I can keep drawing and like now I want to draw some cards. Master Yi's online to 8, so that should be good. Yeah, I'm playing both of Teemo and mini 2-drops. Yep. Yeah, I think that's like the best thing to do, right? Is like play some early stuff, get the board online, get early units into battlefields, playing hidden things, controlling the game, scaring your opponent to making too many decisions. Okay, that's not good. Riptide Rex, man. Riptide Rex is a good card. I need a Warwick because he's gonna start moving in and conquering. Yeah, okay. So I need a Warwick. There's 4. There's my Snapvine, which is really good. Immortal Phoenix. If he plays a spell, the thing is, Phoenix keeps coming back. I don't have value with conquering effects, so we'll kill Snapvine. Or sorry, Ravenbloom. And then we'll pass. So he's probably gonna get here because like having 8 is really strong. I can counter with 8. So I'm behind Master Yi. Okay, so he decides to double up. Now everything's reduced, which is a problem. He holds 1. So I do still have Wind Wall to use, which is probably going to have to do. Yep. So we Wind Wall, we counter. Because I don't want him to draw 2. I don't want him to draw 2. I don't want him to get some more options. I just need to counter that card right now. So that fizzles away into nothingness. I get my +8, and then I get my thing. Master Woo Woo. No, it's only defending. Sorry. At least that is gone. Master Woo, I said. I mean Wuju Blades, man. Sorry. Wuju. Master Woo Woo. Awful. Also, Madden Marauder sounds good. Move enemy units away to get open fields. Yeah. That definitely works. Yeah. Madden Marauder works. So he holds. If he can get anything onto a battlefield, I'm pretty much screwed. Yeah, okay, there you go. So he holds and he scores and he wins. Yep. GG. That was a good game on his end. He played that game very well. I think I'm gonna do. Let's go try and keep doing Yi. 6 cost for 12 damage. I think I'm gonna do 1 game. I've been on here for what, how long? Almost 2 hours. I don't do like 4, 5, 6 hour streams. I don't have that time, unfortunately, guys. Hopefully one day I can get to that point. But it's just, like I've said before, real life, job, and everything. So sucks. All right, this is a decent hand. All right, so we're playing against Master Yi. Yeah, but so far I'm liking Master Yi. I'm not gonna lie. Razor, you're the one who kind of got me into it because when you refined your Master Yi deck, it is very good. And like I said before, like earlier in the stream, I think it's like a great introductory deck as well, because you learn like a lot of key components of the game and like key mechanics, right? In terms of buffs, in terms of like countering, in terms of like the way the stack works with certain units and everything. So I think that's like crucial to learn. Like I wouldn't suggest like playing a Teemo deck as your first deck. Playing a Master Yi deck in the beginning is also really good, and it's still like a very, very good competitive deck. After all, it did come in first in the tournament in Beijing, like the first Riftbound tournament. So that's good. Alright, so he got his hourglass down. He decided to get the readied Yi. I just need to hold something. Okay. I think I'm gonna drop Yi down now. No, actually, hold on. Let's move here so we can start drawing cards. I'm curious as to why he doesn't have any runes ready. And then we'll end. It's like 6 cost. Razor. But I prefer to avoid using power, so we'll run out faster on green. Hey, I won! I out-yeed him. Yeah, so like in that situation, he would just like give up. Also, but I prefer to avoid. Yeah, yeah. I think that's why cards like in the Master Yi deck, like Discipline and On Guard, are important because you really wanna not be using too much power, so you can get to that 8 cost or sorry 8 might Master Yi. Yeah, I agree. But it's hard. Sometimes you just have to, right? Sometimes you just have to hit defy. Oh, hold on. The cops are like in the middle of the street outside. I'm excited to see what's going on. First off, we'll play against Set. Maybe the ready, right? Yeah. Yeah. Looks like someone stole something. That's a good hand. Razor, I would love to play. However, it is getting late, and I've been like on stream for like 2 hours, and I gotta get some food in my belly, and I gotta get like my stuff ready for work. Actually, depending on how fast this game goes, then maybe we can do a quick one. Forgot to translate. So foresight move set. I need units down. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if we can get a game in. I'm not too sure. We'll see how long this one's last, and then we'll see. Because I do have to like do some editing too. Oh god, my microphone went everywhere. Actually, yeah, I'm sorry, man. I don't think so because I do have to like still edit and post some stuff. I've been on stream too long. All right, so he got set Kingpin, but next time definitely. I do want to try out a Teemo deck, or no, sorry, a Lux deck on you, which is really, really, really crazy. It has Time Warp in it and kind of like a game-winning hold, like combo weird thing. But we'll see how it actually works. So we'll do this. He does have, it's Assault. That's the Assault one, so that's fine. So we'll do here. I can even +2, so he gets 4. Buff a unit here. Alright, end turn. But yeah, maybe I think tomorrow I'll be on. I talked about bringing a nice streamer to the Master Yi Guild. Yeah. Yeah, I'm enjoying Master Yi a lot, actually. Does he decide to accelerate the Kraken? Nah, he would have no runes right now. So he's pretty much scared if I have an on guard to kind of... okay, which I do. He forgot about this, and he forgot about this. Very nice. He forgot about the gear. Yeah, did you... Razor, did you try about... Did you hear about... I mean, do you use Mask of Foresight now that it came out? Oh, he decides to waste his Call of Glory. But we're gonna defy that. Absolutely. And I win the game. Like, I got ahead and I killed his set, and now I just win. It's not no longer... Okay, never mind. Yeah. Bold, I talked about bringing... Yeah. So I do get a buff too because I got to hold, and he just realized Mask of Foresight does something and Master Yi does something. Which gear? This one? The Mask of Foresight? I will buff, right? Why not? We'll buff it. But it already has a buff, so it doesn't matter. So we got Warwick online. Let us... play this. And let's move. So he gets 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's move his Kraken Hunter there. They fight. He gets 5, 6. Alright. Oh, wait. Where does he get a buff from? Anyway. When you hold your draw 1. Let's start drawing cards because we're only down to 1 card. You can't, yes, cannot trigger on defend. I think I just defended, didn't I? Because he attacked with set and it triggered, so they fixed it, I believe. Alright, because he moved set in, and then Foresight triggered, and then Wuju Bladesmith triggered as well. Maybe that's why he moved in, because he also thought it was still bugged. So I don't know. We'll see. So I want to hold here because of drawing cards, because I'm only down to a Warwick, and next turn I can't even play. I can't even play it honestly next turn, right? 4 or 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I mean I could, but so he's gonna play something that's gonna get a buff. He's probably gonna move here. Oh, my phone just died. Cool. So I gotta switch back in here to here. Yep. So he moves there. Set triggers. The thing is, like, he already has the buff, so he kind of wasted it. But he wouldn't be able to take here anyway. So, and then plus I want to start drawing cards. He can't do anything. He's out of stuff. Also, I can conquer next turn with Kiana and also draw. Although I may channel since I am holding here. Because I want to get Master Yi ready to take out Fiora if it gets buffed. So I think it's looking pretty good. I think we got this game in the bag. He's down to 3 cards. He only has a limited amount. I want to kill the Cythria because I want him to keep burning power. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. It all depends on what he draws. Hopefully I can draw something. What is he trying to do though? Alright, good. So I hold, I draw. Defy's great, right? Contest Call of Power. Warwick I don't need to deal with. I want to conquer here. 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna channel this though. I'm not gonna draw. He decides to burn the power. All right, so since he burned the power, I'm gonna channel runes and start to get like ahead of him a little bit. And then I'll play Field Water exactly. And then on my turn, I still have Defy ready in case of any shenanigans happens, Showstopper or anything like that. Alright, there's Snapvine. I'm definitely gonna kill Yep, that's what I would do too. Moves in Fiora. Conquers. Good for him. He only has 3 runes left. That's rough. I think he forgot about that again. I think he's not aware of the of the legend ability and of the design. Unless he wants to keep on, I don't know what he's trying to do, because he's just burning power at this point, you know. And he's getting behind on runes. Now he has like no resources to do anything. So I draw. I hold. Hourglass is good, and Kiana is good. So I play Master E. Oh, he has something hidden there. That's not good. It's definitely Hidden Blade, right? In that case, we'll play. We'll play Hidden. We'll play Hidden Hourglass. Let's trigger. Let's trigger it at least. Like I get +4. I get to 5 with Mask, right? Let's see what he wants to trigger, because I could always play Master E afterwards. He doesn't trigger it, which is weird. Okay, interesting. 6. This ensures a hold, right? Next turn. I think I just play my biggest now, but it doesn't get the bonus of 4, 5, 6. I think I play it back here and see what I want to do next turn. It's kind of a waste, but you know. Well, maybe I switch. Maybe I move this to base, right? To reserve it, and then I move here. I think that's what I do, because then it gets the benefit of the mask, and you know, if it dies, I still have Hourglass. I think that's the best move. I think that's my best line there. Yeah, it has to be. Cool. Alright, let's see what he's gonna do. Probably not much. I think he's... Because now I mean, I hold here, so it doesn't matter. And he keeps forgetting about... Wield of what gets +2, 4, and then +5, and then yeah. Alright, good game. Cool, GG's. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, so he kept on forgetting about like the legend ability and the gear that actually does things, and the card's ability. So yeah, like 2 from the card, right? Wielder of water, so it goes from 2 to 4. Then Master Yi's legend ability goes to 6, and then Mask goes to 7. So that's really strong for a 3-cost unit. But that's gonna be it for me, guys. It's getting late. I have to get my stuff ready, eat, and blah blah blah. Thanks guys for watching. Lieutenant Dan, welcome. Thanks for playing some games. Razor, I'm sorry I can't play with you at this moment. I have to like edit videos and like post some stuff, so definitely tomorrow, because I want to try out my Lux deck on Master Yi to see if it like will beat it or not. I'm gonna add Lieutenant Dan as another moderator for the future, because he's like a cool guy from Hessen. So thanks, man. I appreciate the support. Also, yeah, if you haven't already, please subscribe. You know, you enter yourself to win that Proving Grounds box, which is pretty cool. Other than that, like, thanks for watching, guys. You guys are awesome. Thanks for the cool games. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one. All right, peace.